Hey everybody, so today I want to show some forward-thinking snakes that I have here. These are females that are going to be ready to breed for the 2023 season. Might be a little too early to start thinking about them, but when I was watering and cleaning them earlier this week, I was looking at them, I'm like, I need to show these again. Most of them have probably been in a video in the past, but I really wanted to show them again. They've got good size on them now. They'll definitely make it up to size for the 2023 season, which is obviously a whole season from now because we're just entering the 2022 season. And I can't believe I'm actually going through and doing all the work to get everything paired up, like figuring out which males I'm going to breed with which females. Sometimes I just walk up and down the aisles of all the breeders and I look at all these females and then I got to figure out what males I'm going to breed to them. So I make a big list and I don't want to have like 10 females for a particular male. So I have to keep track of how many females I have each male going to so that I don't overbreed them or attempt to overbreed them. So that's just part of the procedure that I go through in late fall. So yeah, it's fun. I mean, the anticipation of figuring out what you're going to breed with what and thinking about, oh, what could I hatch out of this clutch? That's the anticipation is the most fun thing. It's kind of like Christmas, when you got a present sitting there, you're just wondering what's in there, and you're just waiting, and oh, I can't wait till the day I can see what's in there, and it's kind of like that right now. Like just what my imagination just goes like, what am I going to produce if these two animals actually lay a clutch? So anyway, it's an exciting time of year. But I can't believe I'm actually thinking about pairing up snakes again. I've got so many snakes here right now that I can't even imagine adding more to the pile. Speaking of that, so our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale is going to be starting very, very soon, probably after you've even seen this video, or before you've seen this video, I should say. Starting on midnight on Thanksgiving night and running through midnight December 5th, you can take 25% off of all ball pythons on my website with the exception of the proven breeder females. So just go to my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com, and when you find some snakes that you want, put them in your shopping cart, and there's a spot where you can put in a promo code. That promo code is Turkey25. So make sure to enter that, and it'll knock 25% off your total. So it's a great opportunity to get some awesome snakes. I just uploaded over the past 2 weeks. I've uploaded, I think, 175 new snakes to the website. So it should be a lot to choose from, a lot of really, really cool stuff. So again, from Thanksgiving night at midnight through the following Sunday, the 5th of December at midnight, you can get 25% off. Just enter promo code Turkey25. So enjoy that, and hopefully you guys can come back with some awesome snakes. So anyway, let's get into these females now. So I have them all bagged up in here because it's just easier than running around the shop pulling them out. So I'm just going to pull these out in no particular order. So these are all females that should be ready in time for the 2023 breeding season. These are, I think, mostly 2020 hatchlings. This is one of my favorites. This is a Pastel Ultramel Clown. And she is looking awesome. And I've got a male of these two, so I may breed those together. A lot of times when I have a double visual, I don't breed them just to a double visual male. I mean, it'd be nice to produce a whole clutch where everything is going to come out an Ultramel Clown. But I also like to add new genes into these projects as well. So instead of breeding her to my Pastel Ultramel Clown male, I'll actually probably breed her to something completely different. Maybe something like a clown pied or a genetic stripe clown or something like that. So that I can get clowns that are double het Ultramel and pied. Or, I could even breed an Ultramel pied to her and get I don't know. There's so many different combinations, but, it's just a matter of getting new genes in there, pushing the limit of what you can produce forward by adding those new genes. Okay, so that is the Pastel Ultramel Clown. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, the next two snakes are for another project. Here is a Pastel Desert Ghost, and she is 100% het for clown. So I don't have a Desert Ghost clown male yet, but I do have a clutch incubating right now from a Krypton het Desert Ghost female bred to a Pastel Clown het Desert Ghost male. So everything in the clutch is either going to be a clown or a Krypton. Some are going to be Pastel, and some of them are going to be Desert Ghost. And I'll hopefully hit on a male. I'll raise him up and I'll breed him to her, and also this one. This is a Lemon Blast Desert Ghost, 100% het clown. The Desert Ghost is just such an awesome gene. I kind of slept on it a little bit, I'm going to be honest. I did not get into it right away. I should have, 10 years ago or whenever it first came out. And I just didn't do it for some reason. And so I'm a little trying to play a little bit of catch up. But, I should be able to make some really cool Desert Ghost stuff in the near future. I've got a lot of visual Desert Ghosts that I'm growing up right now. Almost all of them are 100% het clown. So yeah, these two girls are going to be super important in breeding projects in the future. So I'll certainly do a video once that clutch that I mentioned hatches. I think there's going to be some really cool stuff in that. I just hope I produce a Desert Ghost Krypton and a Desert Ghost Clown. It'd be nice to hit on, a male of each would be cool, but I'd take whatever. Okay, I'm going to put this one away real quick. You can see how the Desert Ghost, it just cleans the pattern up and just highlights the colors so much. So much nicer than just a normal Lemon Blast for sure. Okay, the next one that I have here, this is a Talpino Pinstripe pied. So I've gotten the toffee gene into my pied genes. When I produced this one, I had to use a Pinstripe Albino pied, and I bred it to a Talpino het pied. So I didn't really want the Pinstripe in there. I think it looks awesome. The Talpino Pinstripe pied is actually a little bit darker yellow than a typical Albino pied. But I knew that the Pinstripe in there was going to pretty much eliminate all the pattern in the yellow, so you wouldn't see any of the lavender colors from the Talpino. However, if you look at her face, you can see lavender in her head, and also her eyes are darker colored too, darker than a typical albino, and that's the toffee influence in there. So she's got a little bit of lavender in her, and this season I actually hatched out a toffee pied male, and I'll be breeding him to her in 2023, and then out of that clutch I'll produce all Talpino and toffee pieds, and some of them will have Pinstripe in them. So the toffee pied's going to have darker purples and really dark ruby red eyes. Okay, let's see what else I have here. If you like dark, busy pattern clowns, here's an awesome one. That's a Black Pastel GHI clown. And that's really cool snake. I actually have a male sibling from that one that will be breeding this upcoming season. So I'm planning on making Black Pastel GHI Mojave clowns, and then other Black Pastel GHI clown combos too. It just makes such a darker GHI, and dark clowns are pretty much the rage right now, with lots of pattern to them. That's what most people are going for right now, and she's really active. Come on, settle down. So yeah, she'll make a great breeder someday. Well, in 2023, I'm thinking. She's a little small, but I think she'll get up to size on time. You know, I could mix spot nose into that, leopard. There's just so many possibilities. Something, you know, ideally I'd like to put something in there that really busies the pattern up and maybe changes the color a little bit too. I don't even really know, but I just think there's a lot of different things that I could do with her. Okay, she's kind of flipping out right now, so I'm going to put her back in her bag, and then as soon as I'm done filming this, she will go back in her tub. So I saved, let's see, actually I've got 2 more here. You guys are lucky and for a nice treat. Okay, so the next one that I have here, well, this is an albino. You know, over the years I've had albino in my collection for almost 20 years now, and I've been really working at trying to figure out what genes complement the albino gene as much as possible. And the best ones that I've found so far are black, pastel, and leopard. Well, this beauty right here is a black, pastel, leopard albino. To me, that's the perfect albino. I really don't think there's much you can do to really make that any better. You know, if you like the really super intense yellow and high contrasted white, that's pretty much as good as it gets. You know, black pastel albinos are one of the highest contrasted snakes, even as adults. And the albino leopards are one of the brightest yellow albinos as adults as well. So you combine them, you get a fairly high white ball python with really, really deep yellows. And I've made a few of these. This one is from 2020. I made a couple that year. Actually, I have a male that'll be breeding this upcoming season. And I think I might have one on my website right now, too. So, and that one would, of course, be part of my Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. So, if you're interested in adding one of these beauties to your collection, that might be a good opportunity to get a good deal. So, that's the black pastel leopard albino. Okay, now I think, in my opinion, I'm saving the best for last here. This one is a Calico yellow belly spot nose clown. I've showed her on videos in the past. Just awesome. It's amazing what the combination of Calico and yellow belly can, in one snake, can do to a clown. And this is a great example. I mean, look at the contrast with her, even at this size. And of course, adding spot nose to it really makes that pattern busy too. I just love this snake. I can't wait to breed her. I have no clue what I'm going to breed her to at this point, but you know, it doesn't even really matter anything. I mean, even if she just reproduced herself, I'd be so happy with it, because this is the only one with this specific combination of genes that I've ever actually hatched. And that was a year ago. I tried a few times this year and just could not quite hit on all these genes together. It's not easy, you know, getting a visual clown and then having the other genes all line up into one snake. Just that calico and yellow belly combination just adds so much blushing to it. You know, I could see adding maybe Orange Dream or, you know, Mandarin to this. You know, I don't even know. Like, I haven't really even thought that much about what I'm going to breed her to, because I don't want to get too excited about it and lose focus on what I'm trying to do this year. But man, she's going to produce some awesome stuff in the future. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed looking at these guys, and I always like pulling them out and checking on them whenever I actually have time. So make sure to check out my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com. Like I said, that sale is going to be going on. Promo code Turkey25. Take advantage of it. I've got a lot of awesome stuff, and that 25% off, that's a pretty good deal. You'll be really, really happy with what you get. So anyway, yeah, like and subscribe, please, and I will be back again very soon with another video.